And despite his critics, Thomas was widely believed to be the greatest American patriot of all time. Oh my god, this is it! This is what I've been looking for!
Excuse me.
Button Gwyneth, who are you?
I'm just exploring. Looking for salvage.
Salvage? Here? Oh, not that I'm calling you a liar or anything. I mean, you have the gun, so you're in charge of what's real. But there are some really important things in here. Historical things. Those are the best kind, right?
What's so important?
I'm glad you asked. I was hoping you'd ask, and you did. Hooray you! But yeah, I'm researching the greatest American patriot who ever lived. Forget your Washingtons, your Jeffersons, your Franklins, and your Hamiltons. Well, don't forget them. They're important too. But this guy, Thomas, was even better.
What's so special about this person?
Well, I don't know exactly. But his name is mentioned everywhere. On statues, on holotapes, even greeting cards. The only thing I can tell you is that every Sunday, people would gather around the living room and talk about him. That's what got me thinking he was a priest or some powerful religious figure. Maybe somebody with his own TV show.
You out here all by yourself?
Oh, dingleberries, that's exactly what a raider would say. Or worse yet, a salesman.
Are you all right? You seem a little jumpy.
Only because I'm scared. I mean, you could have been a ghoul, or even worse, a radroach. But Abigail Adams said the great necessities call out great virtues, and there's no greater necessity than teaching people history, let me tell you. That's why I'm out here, braving the Commonwealth. Still, it's not easy. I'm more Hamilton than Burr.
Anything I can do to help out?
Holy tricorn hats, do you mean it?
If I help you, I expect part of the payment up front.
Well, I normally don't pay up front. It's like taxation without representation. But, as Patrick Henry once said, I know no way of judging the future but by the past. So if I give you 100 caps now, maybe you'll see that as a promise for the future? I don't know, I just love quoting Patrick Henry.
No promises, but I'll see what I can do.
I'll take it. So according to this receipt, there's more where this document came from. It was bought from a caravan that was spotted around the city selling Patriot memorabilia. Problem is, I don't have the Roosevelts to go there myself. But you look like a regular Minuteman. I'm sure you'll do fine. Make sure to leave no stone unturned. Unless it's a historically important stone, then do your best to observe it from a safe distance.
Grogan not understand Black 59 Razor. Why run deep post when enemy blitz?
What are you talking about?
Football. Grogan talk about football. But Grogan tired of talking. He want to smash.
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You seek skinny man. Man who catches nukes. Grogan take you to him.
Getting hungry.
Go away, bleeder! Gonna with that man give my brothers trouble. We learn to catch what he throws, like football man. Go away, bleeder!
Now, if you look at this play, what we're trying to get is a seal here and a seal here so we can run right through the alley between.
But Gronk
This
no
place could use a
understand.
makeover.
Why run from enemy? Why not kill and eat him?
For the last time, Gronk, that's what we call unnecessary roughness. Remember,
No green stuff
violence
here.
isn't the point. It's simply a means to score points. Now that's all for today. I want you to think about what you learned and how you'd use it on the field. We don't get much in the way of visitors down here. Can I help you with something?
What's going on here?
Well, I was trying to teach these boys how to execute a power sweep, but most of what I teach them goes in one ear and out the fist. It's like how Eskimos have 20 different words for cold. Well, super mutants only got 2 words. Eat and kill.
So who are you?
The mutants call me skinny, like I'm some kind of fat man repellent. That's how most of them think. You're either strong or weak. Fat or skinny. Mutant or food. My real name's Bill. But you try telling that to them. See how far that gets you.
I'm looking for something. Can you help?
Look, if you're here because my old partner sold you some bogus memorabilia, I had nothing to do with it. Ever since I showed him that letter, my partner Brady tried to pass himself off as Touchdown Tom, the greatest New England Patriot who ever lived. But the truth is, he didn't know a sack from a fumble. And now he's dead. Here, take this. It's a sports almanac. It'll tell you, Touchdown Tom died long before the war.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Well, if you're talking about Brady's bandwagon, it's not missing. I'm all that's left. See, back in the day, me and this musician used to go from town to town, playing fight songs and teaching kids how to play football. Now I teach these galoots instead.
Who's this friend of yours? What happened to him?
Oh, Raiders got him. After he died, I kept at it for a couple more years. But calling it Brady's bandwagon wasn't the same without Brady or the band. Then, a few months back, I got nabbed by a gang of super mutants. They thought I was supplying a gunner that had been giving them trouble, but they got confused when none of the nukes in my wagon actually blew anything up.
Yes, human has strange power. He catches nukes, but no boom.
Yeah, no boom. I don't think they realize these nukes are just empty shells. I just use them because they're shaped like footballs. When I tried to explain it, a couple of them got curious, and I've been teaching them the game ever since.
When we master football, we will know how to stop the Fat Man. We will catch all the nukes.
Super mutant logic. Gotta love it.
I don't have any more questions.
All right. You meet any mutants who want to learn the game? Send them my way.
Gronk want to kill human, but killing against rules. Skinny man make it so nuke no explode. Not sure how, but it stop going boom. Gronk no,
Super mutants aren't all
because
bad.
he
They're
spike
just
one.
mostly bad.
Go away, bleeder. Go away, bleeder.
Skinny man make it so nuke no explode. Not sure how, but it stop going boom. Gronk no, because he spike one.
How's that playbook coming
Rogan
along?
met Skinny Man at his kidnapping. Now he free. Free to teach Grogan how to throw mini-nuke. Grogan having trouble with Zone Blitz. Why big men drop back like coward?
It's a trick, really. Big guys aren't really good at covering. It's more to catch the other guy off guard.
Grogan does not like coward play. He put head down and smash empty hole.
Well, that's one way of using your head.
Skinny Man says Grogan have best arm and best head, so he throw mini-nuke, others catch. Grogan have trouble reading defense, probably because he not know how to read.
Excellent.
The amount of clutter here is embarrassing.
You're back. Let me guess. You found a biographical tome? Or, some kind of colonial diary. That would be even better. Don't keep me in suspense. You have something, right?
Actually, I do.
Oh, gimme. Holy Hancock, this is a letter, and it's in his actual handwriting. This will tell me all sorts of things about the time he lived in and the people he confided in. This is an amazing find. How can I ever thank you?
The job is done. I expect to get paid.
And you will. Not just in caps, although that seems to be what you want most. But if you're that greedy, you'll also appreciate this. It's Rockefeller's bowling hat. Not John Dee's, but a Rockefeller. I'd bet my history degree on that. He says he's a New England Patriot, so it's pretty clear that this all took place after 1969.
Sort of. It's complicated. Here.
What do you mean, sort of? Let me see what you got there. It's a letter. This looks promising, which also means that this whole chase was one big waste of time. It's that cherry tree story all over again. I'm gonna need some time to digest this. But here, as promised, your payment. Plus a little something extra. Won't be needing it now that I know it's worthless. Historically, anyway.
Hey there.
Okay, so Thomas turned out to be a nobody. But that just gives me appreciation for people like John Zubley. A real hero that shouldn't be forgotten. During the Civil War, Mary Bickerdike spent her entire life caring for wounded soldiers. If I apply just half that willpower to studying history, I'll have done my job.
Hi.
I was named after the great Massachusetts nurse, Clarissa Harlow Barton. Friends called her Clara for short. You ever hear of James Armistead? He was a slave turned spy, and another forgotten patriot of the Revolutionary War. In 1787, he finally got his freedom and took on the name Lafayette. That's after Marquis de Lafayette, whom he served under, and the man who granted his freedom.
Hi.
Did you know the nation used to be divided into 50 states? It wasn't until 1969 that we reorganized into 13 Commonwealths. The pirate Blackbeard once held up an entire port, not for gold or treasure, but medicine. His entire crew had syphilis.
Hey there.
Have you ever seen that statue near Cutler Bend? I think it was one of Thomas. Well, it used to be, before they replaced his head with a hand. I don't know who's restoring that thing, but whoever it is needs to learn a thing or two about historical accuracy. From the Buffalo Soldiers in the Civil War to the Navajo Code Talkers in World War II, there are lots of instances throughout history of minority and oppressed groups fighting for America. Did you know that Alexander Hamilton had an affair with a married woman and gave her money because he felt sorry for her? True story. Then the husband found out and tried to blackmail him for giving his wife money. Crazy stuff.